Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us, while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原に神様ります。カムロギカムロミのみことこちて、すめみおやかむいざなぎのみことつくしのぎむかのたちはなのおどのあはぎはらぎみそぎあらいたも時になりませる。はらいどの神たちもろもろのまがこと積みけがれを洗いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしをあまつかみくにつかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨のふちこまの耳振りかけてきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先あえたまえ弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先あえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先あえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先あえたまえKam nagara tamachi haemase. Kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Gratitude. Led to the path of salvation and given a new life, I express my gratitude to God through service done with all my heart. Though I am no greater than a grain of sand on the seashore, O God, please accept this token of gratitude. It is given from my heart. Powerless as I am, with limited strength of my own, O great God of love, guide me and allow me to serve on this divine path of light. Every human being has an aura. It is a kind of light that emanates from the spiritual body and radiates in all directions through the physical body. The width and intensity of any aura are not permanently fixed. They vary with each moment according to the thoughts and actions of the individual. A person who lives virtuously and works for justice has an aura that is wider than the average. Someone whose actions are to the contrary has an aura narrower than most. The wider one's aura, the happier and more successful is that person. The narrower one's aura, the unhappier that individual feels, and the more problems he or she is likely to encounter. A very wide aura can envelop those who come within the scope of its radiance. Individuals with such an aura are well meaning and give a great impression of warmth and pleasant feelings to those with whom they come in contact. Consequently, they attract many people.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you for your constant prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Marina Kyoko Shigekawa from the Marília Johrei Center in São Paulo. Marina is the granddaughter and daughter of farmers and grew up working the land alongside her parents and siblings. She got married in 1999 and lived on her in-laws' farm where they began working in agriculture. A couple of her messianic in-laws would frequently channel Johrei and talk about the church and Meishu-sama's teachings. However, she was not interested at that time. 2014, her eldest son began attending the Johrei Center weekly and became a member in October of that same year. Seeing how much happier he had become, she, her husband, and their two younger children received the Ohikari 2 months later. Although they constantly heard about the nature farming method, they continued farming conventionally. That changed in 2016 when they took part in an organic farming course where they learned everything from how to care for the soil to how to harvest. Inspired by Meishu-sama's teachings, they dedicated themselves spiritually to this new approach to farming, initiating the transition from conventional to nature farming. As a result, many transformations began to occur. Whenever heavy rains and storms threatened to destroy the crops, the wind would simply change direction and their land would be spared. During winter frosts, she and her children would spend hours channeling Johrei to the fields, which remained unharmed. When growing conventional okra, the more pesticides they used, the more resistant the caterpillars became. After switching to natural cultivation, all the pests disappeared. Through these experiences, she learned the value of the land. She came to understand that the soil is alive, that its natural nutrients are the strongest, and that the harvest is much more flavorful. Today, Marina and her family consume and sell their products directly to consumers, completely free from fertilizers and pesticides. Since embracing our faith, she has been blessed with the opportunity to guide around 30 people to the divine work. Marina expresses her deep gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, as well as her ancestors, for the permission to serve in the construction of paradise on earth through nature farming. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. Wish you all a wonderful evening.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.